How's it going, Rogues Gallery? Today we're going to be opening up this booster box of Flesh and Blood Crucible of War. This is the unlimited version of this set, but this is a set that's becoming harder and harder to find because it's been out of print for quite a while, and there's some good stuff in this set. Why am I opening up this set in particular? We'll talk about that as the video progresses and give you a little bit of an update on some things and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Before we get started, I do want to show off this lovely, lovely new playmat featuring our original characters, Kadako and Veya, set in a world, let's just say similar to that of the grim, dark future. If you'd like a copy of this, I only made 25 of these because I wasn't sure if anyone else would even like these. This is more of a for me kind of thing, and for splash art for my one of my other channels, Red Zone Miniatures. Which is about, you know, tabletop wargaming and that kind of stuff. But Sisters of Battle is my favorite faction. It's my first Warhammer faction, so I figured, you know what, it would be cool to have my original characters here. So yes, available right now on redzonerogue.com. And like I said, I did not make very many of them, but I also don't expect them to sell super quickly or anything like that. So yeah, we're gonna get a nice little zoom in on here. And we're gonna get started. Crucible of War. So yeah, like I said, why am I opening Crucible of War? So why am I even doing a box opening video to begin with? Well, it's because things have been a little rough here lately. If you don't follow me on social media or don't really look at the posts, the community posts here, I think is what they're called. My partner Robin had a pretty awful accident actually over the holiday season. And she had to get, like, emergency surgery, basically. She now has several new metal pieces in her, as well as some screws. But she's still in a lot of pain, but is doing better. And for a decent amount of time, my focus was entirely on just helping her out. But as she does better, time opens up for me to, you know, actually resume my normal schedule of content creation. And so this is going to be one of the last, like, you know, lazy-ish videos for a little while. I have some plans for some really fun ones coming up, and those should resume on Monday. This video should be coming out on a Friday. Those other videos should resume the following. Ooh, foil Crater Fist. That's a really nice one, actually. Yo, oh, Redliner. That's also pretty cool. Dauntless. Redliner was my preview card, second preview card. So yeah, that's what we're doing a box opening, basically, is because I just needed I wanted to do some content, but I don't have a lot of time currently to dedicate to that. I will get more time back very shortly. In fact, probably like later, like tomorrow even. So anyway, that's why we're gonna have some. We're gonna go back to our regular schedule. Your regularly scheduled programming. I just realized I put whatever. whatever. I have not sorted this very well. So yeah, that's that. Why Crucible of War? Well, because in a previous video, actually it was during, I believe it was during a live stream, an Ultimate Pit Fight live stream, I opened up I played Go Bananas, and I opened up an entire booster box of Crucible of War, and I called for Gorgonian Tome. Ooh, Feign Death is a card that I like a lot, actually. So I called for Gorgonian Tome, ended up opening the entire box, did not have a Gorgonian Tome, but what it did have was a Tunic and a Shiana. And if I remember right, there were rumors that if you had a case that had a Tunic, like a box that had a Tunic and Shiana, a lot of folks were reporting that the same case also had an Arknight Shard, the Fabled. So this is a box from the same case. We're going to see if we open up an Arknight Shard and just kind of hang out and give you that little channel update, right? You know, what we're doing. You know what? Let's do this. The cards are so slidey, man. They're so slidey. There, you can still see the characters. I think the artist did a fantastic job. I don't remember exactly their name. I actually hired this artist from Fiverr because, once again, I was like, you know, I have my regular artist that I go to, the Flesh and Blood artist. I'm actually currently working on a piece with Crovius that's going to be really, really awesome. Stamp Authority is a cool card. But I was like, you know, let's check out Fiverr. Maybe I can get at a little bit of a lower price, because most of the art commissions that I commission are very expensive. We're talking thousands of dollars, kind of deal. This one was still also very expensive, just so you know. It ended up being close to that. So, but for that reason, I don't remember their name, because I don't have like a long working relationship with them. But anyway, the piece turned out awesome, as you can tell. It looks amazing. So, yeah. But like I said, I don't know how many people would actually be interested in something like this, and it's like, you know, just a little fun thing for me, as I almost dropped this pack. So yeah, that's that. I hope you all are doing great though. I hope you had a good New Year's. We obviously still recorded Living Legends, so still had some content, and there was a couple other things too that were fairly easy for me to make and kind of whip out really quickly that weren't box opening videos, like the room tour, which was pretty easy. You know, I just filmed around the room. I did a cheeky little intro for it, but that was pretty easy to put together. So yeah, all in all, not too bad, not too time consuming or anything like that. And I figured it was a fun video. If you've watched it, please let me know what you think. I know, like, just know that there's got to be like a couple people who are just like, nice flex. But you know, that comes with the territory, I guess. I personally really like watching like the room tour videos. One of my favorite non-TCG YouTubers is an figure YouTuber. Ooh, this is a foil seismic surge. Always great to get these. Ooh, and a Gaze the Ages. Fantastic card. Anyway, the YouTuber's called Ken. And he has really, really high quality produced figure videos. And he's done like room tours and stuff. And I was like, you know what? I can do a room tour like that. And so I did a similar-ish room tour. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, I think it would work. This is a second foil weapon in this box. That's pretty good. Reaping Blade. I think Reaping Blade is awesome. It's the kind of card that I really, really like because it has like a unique effect. Doesn't like power creep anything. Really, really like that card. If this was a first edition box, this would be amazing. We'd have 2 cold foils. But it's, alas, it is an unlimited box. I traditionally do not have very much luck with this set. I've opened up probably 50 or 60 total crew boxes through first edition and unlimited, and I've opened up two tunics, but one of them was in like a sponsored box thing. This foil Pathing Helix is actually a pretty nice pull. Ooh, okay, so this card, Flood of Force. It's not a card that gets a lot of play, but I love this card and I love the art in particular. The art is by Silvia Meliani, and she's actually one of the artists that I work with for the playmats that I do, like the Flesh and Blood style playmats. Currently, I work with, or have worked with, 3 Flesh and Blood artists. Bima, obviously, who did the 10K. We have Sylvia, who did our Kodako's Library. And then we have Crovius, who did the Dragon Slayer Veya. And each of those artists, well, at least Crovius and Sylvia, helped me with the design and outfits of those characters. So like, for example, Sylvia did like a character sheet for me and helped me design Kodako for her like her purple outfit, her purple like sorceress attire. And then Crovius helped me design Veya and her, just Veya in general, actually. And now she's currently working with me on a new original character, probably my only original character for the year. And I honestly probably won't be making very many new playmats this year, outside of the ones that I've already commissioned and have in the works, such as this one and the Grand Archive themed one. Centauri Saber's cool card. And that's because everyone's expecting this year to have a bit of a recession economically, obviously. So people are expecting that, and because of that, I was like, you know what? I'll probably just temper the merch production and kind of do it very, very minimally. But the ones that I do make, I want to be very, very nice quality. So, like I said, there's the Assassin one that I'm already working with Crovius on. That was already in the works before the year started. And then the new one that I want to do this year, or rather, the one that I haven't already commissioned, is working with Sylvia again. Because she did the Kodako's Library piece, which turned out gorgeously, and I would like to commission her a piece set in Mysteria. Probably maybe with Kadako again, you know, in a different setting, different pose, all that kind of good stuff. But with the same character, maybe slightly, you know, maybe a new outfit, but I'm not sure. Runeblood Barrier. This is a time where both of these cards are actually played quite a bit. Not so much anymore. I remember a lot of folks were saying how, like, they thought Springboard Somersault was like one of the best defense reactions because it's a 0 for 4. You don't really get any like value out of it other than the fact that it's a yellow 0 for 4. So, but only if you play it from your arsenal. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's still good. I think it's still good. We have a good old Crane Dance, Berserker, and a Dauntless. So, yes, that's kind of my plans. Oh, I haven't mentioned it anywhere. I don't know why I haven't mentioned this anywhere. I lowered the price on almost everything in my online shop for the new year. Well, sort of. So I equalized a lot of the newer playmats to $30. I had some at 35, some at 30. It was kind of like unequal, and so instead of like upping them all to 35, I lowered and equalized them all to $30 USD. Shipping, as always, is auto-calculated. And then a lot of the early playmats I lowered in price to $15. For multiple reasons. Some of the art was cheaper to produce, so actually, this is a foil Heron's Flight. So the art was cheaper to make because they weren't with like the more expensive Flesh and Blood artists. And also because the mats themselves were cheaper to make, I bought them in bulk. I buy them all in bulk, or order them all in bulk. But the problem is with the first ones is I way overestimated how much I would need. And so instead of placing an order of 25 to 50, I placed orders of 50 to 100. And that is way more than I should have done. I've now, know to temper my expectations, and I kind of have an idea of how many I'll need for each new release. And I'll be completely honest with the playmats, most of them don't make a ton of money. In fact, if you add in production costs and commission costs for the art, I rarely make money. Some of them have broken even. Some of them have made a little bit of money, but most of them have are barely there. There's another Crater Fist, double fisty box. We have a couple more packs here. We didn't even get a single Remorseless. We need a Remorseless, man. Foil Remorseless would be great. We probably won't. We already got some foil Majestics and stuff. But yeah, so I lowered the price for a lot of things, including some of the misprint shirts to $10. It's a high quality shirt, and even if you don't like the design, it's a shirt for $10. Ooh, cash in. Look at that. Great card. So high quality shirt for $10. You do have to pay the shipping, but yeah, they're there on the site. And that's just because that was an error, and the company who manufactured them for me completely reprinted them. They sent me a second wave for free of the appropriate version. So those ones will just basically go to help pay for the production cost of the the artwork and all that kind of stuff. So here's this box. Well, no shard, no Arcanite shard. Not a bad box. In fact, I actually might use this this foil Crater's Fist because there's not a lot of glove options, to be honest, and this is a pretty common one for Guardian. So throw this into my Volda UPF deck and we're good to go. And there's some other decent stuff here. I think Feign Death is a pretty decent card, and as we see more Ranger stuff this year with Outsiders, I think cards like Feign Death are going to be looked at again. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, not a bad box. And like I said, I'm always, even though it's a really cheap card, I'm always happy to see this one because this is the card that inspired me to reach out to Sylvia Meliani to see if she would like to work with me, because I love the art in this card. It's so dynamic. I love the colors. I love the flow. The character looks really cool. It's just, I love it. So yeah, this card's always one. And since then, like I said, I've worked with her a bit, and I hope to work with her more this year with an art piece similar to this color palette, actually. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time.